Hello everyone. Welcome back to E-Club, your go-to place to make English easy, fun and fluent. I'm so glad you are here today because we are going to talk about a topic that can instantly make your sentences smarter and more expressive. Do your sentences feel flat or robotic even when you're saying something exciting? The secret sauce you're missing might just be adverbs. These small but mighty words add emotion, detail, and rhythm to your English. Today on E-Club, we are not just learning what adverbs are, we are learning how to use them like a language artist. Get ready to level up your fluency in the smartest way. Let's start with the basics. But don't worry, we are going beyond the boring textbook definition. An adverb is a word that tells us how, when, where, or to what extent something happens. In short, adverbs describe actions and sometimes even other descriptions. Take this, she sings. Okay, now look at this. She sings beautifully. Now we know how she sings. That's the adverb at work. Now, a common myth is that adverbs only modify verbs. But guess what? They can also modify adjectives and other adverbs. He runs quickly. How does he run? Quickly. So here, quickly modifies the verb runs. Another example. That's really impressive. How impressive is that? Really impressive. Impressive is the adjective and adverb really modifies the adjective impressive. Again, one more example. She works very slowly. How slowly does she work? Very slowly. So, adverb very here modifies the existing adverb slowly. Think of them as sentence boosters. They enhance whatever they touch. There are 5 main types of adverbs we'll look at today. Each one answers a different question and adds a different kind of detail. The first one is adverbs of manner. How something happens. Adverbs of time. When it happens. Adverbs of place. Where it happens. Adverbs of frequency. How often. And adverbs of degree. To what extent. We'll break each of them down with real life examples so that you can understand them better. Adverbs of manner. These adverbs tell us how something happens. Most of the time they end in ly, but not always. Let's look at some examples. She danced gracefully. He answered politely. They worked efficiently. The car moved smoothly. She sang softly. Notice how these give us a picture of how the action feels or looks. Without them, the sentences would be flat. Let's have a mini quiz. Which of these words describe how something happens? Yesterday, gently, always. Write your answer in the comments section below. Adverbs of time. These answer the question when. When did it happen? When will it happen? Here are some examples. I'll call you later. He arrived yesterday. We'll meet soon. She left already. They are coming now. These are super common in daily conversations and they usually come at the beginning or end of the sentence. Adverbs of place. These adverbs help us know where something happened. For example, he looked everywhere. Please sit here. We met outside. She walked upstairs. The kids are playing nearby. You've probably used these without realizing they are adverbs. Adverbs of frequency. This is where we talk about how often something happens. Are you always late or rarely on time? Let's look at some examples. She always wakes up early. I sometimes forget my keys. They rarely eat junk food. He never lies. We usually take the bus. We have some tips here for you. Most of these go before the main verb, but after the verb to be. For example, he is always hungry. Adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree add intensity. They tell us to what extent something is true. For example, I am very tired. This is too expensive. He's almost finished. She was completely shocked. You are absolutely right. These are super useful in both speaking and writing. Use them when you really want to make a point. We'll now discuss some common adverb mistakes. Now, here's where people go wrong. Let's fix these once and for all. She spoke nice. No, she spoke nicely. He runs quick. No, that's wrong. He runs quickly. Also, don't invent adverbs. Words like oftenly are not real. Stick with the basics and you'll be good. Real world examples. Let's bring this into everyday context. These examples are just like conversations you'd hear anyway. He spoke calmly during the interview. I'll join the meeting soon. They are always on time. The story was completely unbelievable. Now here's a question for you. Which adverb in the last sentence adds emotional emphasis? Comment below. Let's have a mini quiz now. Alright, it's time for a quick review. I'll give you sentences. See if you can spot the adverb, then I'll explain. She laughed loudly. The adverb here is loudly. Why? It describes how she laughed, modifying the verb laughed. It's an adverb of manner. I'll see you tomorrow. The adverb here is tomorrow. Why? It tells us when the action will happen, modifying the verb see. It's an adverb of time. He rarely smiles. Which is the adverb? Rarely. Why? It shows how often he smiles, modifying the verb smiles. It's an adverb of frequency. The next one. They drove very fast. Adverbs very and fast. Why? Fast describes how they drove. An adverb of manner. Very intensifies fast. So, it's an adverb of degree, modifying another adverb. One more example. He placed the bag outside. Here the adverb is outside. But why? It tells us where he placed the bag, modifying the verb placed. It's an adverb of place. Okay, let me know how many of you got right in the comments. Let's look at some quick tips to master adverbs. Here's your cheat sheet before we wrap up. Adverbs answer how, when, where, how often, and to what extent. Many end in ly, but not always. Watch placement before verbs, after objects, sometimes at the end. Practice by listening to native speakers or writing your own examples. Thanks for tuning in today. Let's grow together. If you love this lesson, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to eClub.